Since his childhood in Nancy, France, Claude Chalier has been an artist. His rubbish collection of soda can paintings are on display in galleries across the globe. I sat down with him in his Wynwood studio.
Oh, hi. Well, my name is Claude Charlier. I was born in France in 1953.
When he was only 6 years old, Claude suffered from a bone disorder that left him bedridden for 2 years, providing him with plenty of time to read about painting and photography.
I had so many hours, where I was just reading and, looking at books and photographies and different things. And that's really what changed, my perspective of life.
Claude's time spent immobilized reading gave him a knowledge of art and a sense of patience that sets him apart from other artists.
Claude is a passionate character, and we talk a lot about art because he has a very good knowledge of art in general.
He pays attention to details, and he spends a lot of time trying to really work on his paintings and to bring out what he's really thinking about.
In the early 80s, Claude left Europe and moved to Harajuku, the fashion and art hub of Tokyo, where he began a new chapter of his life.
When I arrived in Tokyo, I was home. I felt home. For the first time in my life, I was really I was super happy, starving, but happy. And that was the time I started actually collecting the cans. I started around the 80s to, pick up cans that were smashed in the middle of the road and collect them, without really knowing what I was going to do with them. So I started taking color pictures of them, and, I just said, well, maybe I should start painting them, So I started, drawing them and, with some color crayon, making colors and trying to make them as realistic as possible.
The cans were a resounding success and are still Claude's best-selling works to this day.
In Miami, I did a show of 8 paintings and then got contacted by an Austrian gallery and asked me if my painting were for sale. So they said, okay, we'll be coming to Miami. So they came to Miami, and the 8 paintings that I had, they bought it, and they're like, well, we'd like to represent you now, and now you have to paint. I said, what do you mean? I said, you have to really seriously paint.
Today, Claude has reconnected with his photographic roots, but since he has found success, nothing will ever be the same.
Because it's a totally different life.